this recorded. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Denise Clochie-Pearson. I'm from Ham Lake, Minnesota. And I'm one of the health coaches on here. So today was a day that I was posting. I hope that I saw a few of you comment on some of the inspirational things that I posted. And I hope that you're enjoying all our posts, our workouts, our recipes. I did the shrimp recipe that Kyle posted. It's absolutely delicious. The mug cake is delicious and things like that. So utilize those recipes. So just a little bit of information on how I got started on my Herbalife program is I was one of those yo-yo dieters. I was the one that would try any diet out there, lose that weight, no problem, but I couldn't keep that weight off for any length of time. So my daughter introduced me to a health coach out of a nutrition club, and I got started in a weight loss challenge, very similar to this, you guys. And he got me started, Travis got me started on a great nutrition plan. So prior to that, you know, I was overweight. I was struggling with having energy. I have 9 children, so energy was crucial for me. And, you know, at the time, I wasn't happy with my life. I was happy with myself. So when I got started on that great nutrition plan, I got started on the Lean and Fit program. And in that weight loss challenge, I ended up losing 18 pounds, 18.5 inches. And it was right before Christmas, so kind of similar to this timing right now. It was a 12-week challenge, and I maintained that weight loss for 6 years. I did go on to add a little bit more muscle, drop a little bit more body fat, but overall, I've maintained that weight, and that was life-changing for me. So because of my great results like that, the people that I was working with, my coworkers, were seeing this change in me and asking me what I was doing, and just kind of sharing them what I was doing is how I really got started doing my health coaching, and I absolutely love it. I love these challenges. I love, I have the passion for helping people all like you know. I know the struggles with nutrition and eating right. So absolutely love what I do, you guys. So hope that you all had a great week, a good weekend. Weekends can be hard, but this is something really inspirational right now. As of right now, we have the first week 100 pounds lost by this group. So that's super cool, you guys. So keep it up. I know that, you know, sometimes we have struggles, sometimes we have bad days, we have life that happens, and just know that what your goal is, and you know, just taking it one day at a time is getting you closer and closer. So try not to get down on yourself, just push yourself forward. All right, you guys? Okay, so tonight's topics that we're talking about are water and snacking. So we're gonna go ahead and start with some water. So I hope you have your pen and paper ready and your water. Okay, so first of all, you know, your body's made up of more than 60% is water is body weight, or 60 to 70% is of your body is water weight. So the reason you need water, you know, there's many reasons, but your body, you know, needs water for your joints, for your muscles, for your organs, for your cells. So your brain needs water. Everything in your body needs water. So how many of you have a hard time getting in your daily water? Can I see a rate? Okay, yeah. Can someone I'm gonna pick on someone. Okay, Angie, you raised your hand. Okay, so Angie, can you just tell me why it's hard for you to get your water in?
I think it's hard for me to get my water in because I don't intentionally drink water. I'm kind of, if I think about it, I'll like down a whole bottle in one sitting, and then I don't think about it again until I'm thirsty. So it's just a matter of, if I would track it better, I would probably be better at it. And quite frankly, it's just plain to me. I need to have a little flavor or something in it in order to get it in.
That's what I was looking for, that one right there. So, and that's most people. Okay, so most people like sweet, right? They like pop, they like, or coffee or things like that. They like flavor. So a lot of times, you know, people are bored with water. You know, they don't like the flavor. They don't, you know, there's no flavor to it. But the cool thing is you can really help yourself get that water in. So first of all, you should know how much water you need daily. Okay, and the easy formula for that is you take your body weight, you divide that in half, and that number is your ounces of water that you should consume daily. All right, so body weight in half is the ounces of water you should be consuming daily. All right, then for exercise, so if you're adding exercise in, you want to drink more water. So for every 30 minutes of heavy activity you want to put in another 16 ounces of water. All right, so the cool thing is you can really polish through and get your water in your workouts. So if you're struggling, just make sure that you have a water bottle that you can get near you when you're working out, and just keep on drinking. In a workout, you should be able to have no problem getting 64 ounces almost down in a 30, 45 minute workout. You should, really just consciously be putting that water in. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to get your water in. All right. So, first of all, okay, so if you need to get 70 ounces of water in a day, say that's your allotted water. To see that, to visualize that, is what I kind of recommend to my people is like, take something that's 70 ounces and fill it full of water. All right. So this is 64. This is one of our Herbalife water bottles. It's 64. 2 of these would be a gallon. Okay, so if you need 70, you need more than what's in here. But if you have like a water jug, empty water jug, and you put your water in there and you mark where 70 ounces is, and then if you put it in a separate glass, you can visually see that you're getting through all that water throughout the day. So if your goal is to do a gallon, which it is easy to do a gallon if you really want to. And like I said, water is good for your muscles, your brains, your joints, your cells, your skin, everything. Okay, so visually being able to do that gallon of water and polish through it, you can, a lot of times people decorate their bottle. They'll put marks on it by, this time I'm going to have this down, this and this and this. That's a great way to get through your water, and it kind of is a fun game. Another good tip is to make sure your water is cold. So drinking cold water actually kind of helps you with weight loss, because when it's ice cold water, your body temperature inside has to work harder, warm back up to get to that temperature or warm temperature. So it's kind of burning, it's thermogenic type, burning those calories. So that's a bonus for weight loss. The other thing is, like Angie said, it's just plain and boring. Okay, so how can we change our water? So many different ways. So, there's water bottles with diffusers. You don't need all that fancy stuff. You can cut up, fruits, and throw those in your water, lemon, limes. You can throw blueberries in, cucumbers. You can throw cucumbers in. My daughter, she puts basil, fresh basil. It's absolutely delicious. So there's different herbs that you can throw in your water, and then it has this different flavor. It tastes good and sweet, and your mind will think that you're drinking something other than water. So that's another tip. A good thing to do is right away when you wake up in the morning is have like water at your nightstand and just down that glass of water before you even really get out of bed, and get going for the day. Just start to polish off. A game that I play with myself is like, I have like maybe half of this left or something, I won't allow myself to maybe have a cup of tea or something until I drink my water. Every time I have to go to the bathroom, which yes, we do have to go to the bathroom a lot when we're drinking more water, but every time I do, I make sure I drink more of this on my way to the bathroom, so that I always just say, I'm just going to eliminate this as I go. So just, play little games with yourself to get your water in. Okay. Another thing is to start your meals with a glass of water first. So before you have your shake, put a, drink a 8-ounce glass of water. Before you have a snack, drink your water. Before you have your lunch, so on and so on. So you're getting that in as well. So you're really can fill your stomach up with water. And so, you're going to be satisfied. So that's a good thing. And then another thing that's really good to going back to making it taste good is our herbal aloe concentrate, the cranberry or the mango, delicious to put in your water. And you can drink that. So not only is it going to be good on your digestive system, it's going to taste good as well. All right. One thing you want to know is that you don't want to, so when Angie said she can drink a big glass or a big bottle of water and then she forgets about it the rest of the day until she's thirsty. Well, a lot of times when your body's telling you you're thirsty and you're really quenching that means you're starting to get dehydrated. Okay, and so when some of the symptoms of dehydration is you'll have a decrease in your energy. You will maybe start to get headaches. You'll maybe start to get dizzy. Dry lips, mouth, and skin. Your skin, like I noticed when I maybe didn't drink as much water as I should is in the next morning if I'm working out and I have workout shorts on, I can see for me, my skin, what I call is kind of gets more dry looking. I call it crepey. Gets crepey looking. And I'll say to myself, oh, I didn't drink enough water. So you can really tell in your skin when you don't drink enough water. You can get constipated. So water is good for, that. And, water is just, the thing is what I like to say, you look at the countries that they don't have water. They have we have to ship water off. In this country, we have water everywhere. Okay, so what if we didn't have water? What if it was, very scarce for us to have that water? We have it plentiful. So drink it, enjoy it. And a lot of times if you have a pop drinking or coffee drinking habit that you're trying to eliminate, you won't want that because you're filling your body full of good water. Another thing is your urine should pretty much be very, very pale to almost clear. If you're drinking, that is a sign that you're drinking enough water. When it is a very dark yellow urine, you're pretty much probably you're getting dehydrated. And I'm not talking, I know when we have our Herbalife supplements, our urine is bright neon. That's normal. But I'm talking like a very dark urine. So then you want to make sure that you're getting more water in and keeping your body hydrated. All right. Do we have any questions? Just raise your hand on water. And let me just plug through here. We have awesome amount of people, and some people I can't see. Okay, so no questions. Everyone knows how much water. You figured out how much water your coach told you how much water you should have daily. And we're going to do that, right? Okay, so we're going to have a little challenge at the end of this, and I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. Okay, so now we're going on to snacking. So snacking. A lot of times when you say snacking or you ask people, us as coaches will ask people if they snack. I feel like snacking kind of has a bad rap because I think that most people think snacking is like chips and cookies and bars, things that you shouldn't, like they think snacking is a bad thing to do, okay? And I'm here to tell you that snacking is a good thing to do. Your body needs that. It's what you snack on, right? So we want to make sure that we are, and I'm sure all of you have your nutrition plans in place and what you're supposed to do and how much protein. Kyle touched on the protein last week, and all of you got your homework in to your coaches. So you should know how much protein you are supposed to have daily, and get that throughout the day. Okay, so snacking okay, so if we want to talk about snacking, it should be about 20% of your daily calories and protein within your meal plan. Makes sense? About 20% should be coming from snacks. Okay, so now everyone is on a different plan. And we have, this challenge, we have people that are trying to build muscle. It's a body transformation, so their plan might be a little bit different. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're snacking smart. Okay, so most people get hungry every 2 to 3, maybe every 4 hours. I would say 2 to 3 hours. My tummy is kind of like clockwork. It seems like it comes closer than I think. I think, why am I hungry? And then I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's time for me to eat again. So once you get your plan going and you're consistent on that, your body tells you when you need that. All right, so making sure that you're snacking smart will help prevent you from overeating at meal times. All right, so like I said, most people are getting hungry every 2 to 3 hours, and you want to get your breakfast in and then that AM snack in. Then you want to get your lunch in and you want to get your PM snack in. Then you want to get your dinner in. And then some of us might even have another snack after dinner, depending on our plan that we're on. But you want to make sure that your snacks consist of an amount of protein. So Kyle talked about what was a good snack last week, like tuna, things like that. But along with that snack, we recommend that you're doing fruits and vegetables. So that's one way that you're going to get in 5 to 7 fruits and vegetables is include those in your meals and in your snacks. So vegetables are very low in calorie, all right? And most fruits, are a good calorie. So there's some fruits that are a little higher in sugar, like bananas and things like that. But there shouldn't be any problem with getting that good, healthy protein. Most people are between 10 to maybe 20 grams of protein for a snack. Some guys are probably a little bit higher. They have a little more muscle mass than women. But with that snack, there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to have maybe some berries and some vegetables along with that to keep you going. That keeps your metabolism going as well throughout the day. Good snacks too are also the Greek yogurts and dairy products are good snacks. Egg is a good protein snack as well. It's what happens too is it's going to keep you mentally alert. So when you're continually eating the proper way, you're going to be more alert. You're going to have that energy. So a lot of times if we have not had our snack throughout the day, so maybe, in our past eating habits, maybe we ate a breakfast or we skipped a breakfast, but maybe we didn't eat all day until dinner, but around that 3 o'clock time, that's kind of seems to be the time that most people get really tired, low energy, can't make it for the last few hours of work, want to lay their head down on their desk, or they just don't have the oomph to keep on going throughout the day. Well, snacking is going to prevent you from that lull in energy, okay? Again, it's going to keep that metabolism going. It's going to keep you mentally alert, all right? Some good snacks to have on hand, and what I suggest is keep them in places where you might be out and about and you don't have access to purchase a healthy snack. So keep something in your purse, keep something in your car, you know, at your desk, you know, things like that, so that you are not grabbing something that isn't going to help you get to your goals, for one, that doesn't have any nutritional value, for two. So a lot of our Herbalife products, we have what I call convenience snacks, okay? So we have, and you can talk to your coach, we have soy nuts that are prepackaged, so they are the perfect portion. We have protein bars, again, they're the perfect portion, good amount of protein. We have a lot of clients that I work with are teachers or people that can't have snacks, food type snacks at their workplace, right? So that's really hard, but they can have a water bottle. So Herbalife has a beverage mix. The beverage mix is a 15-gram protein snack, no sugar, 70 calories. Many ways to play with this. You know, you don't have to just drink it. You shake it in water and drink it. But the Greek yogurt, if you're not a fan of the tanginess of a Greek yogurt, this is a great way to sweeten it up, but there's no sugar in it, and you can put 1 scoop in. Those are great snacks to have. Planning ahead, you guys. So preparing yourself for your week, including snacks. So snacks seem small, like, oh, how should I pre-plan? But if they're all bagged up for you, say almonds, you want them pre-portioned out in little snack-sized baggies. You want to make sure you have your fruit and your vegetable. Have that all ready so that you can just grab and go. And, you know, you're not going to be starving, hungry, and go for something that is not going to get you to your goals. Always have, you know, fruit on your table or around you so that if you do get hungry, you're not going to feel like you've done something that maybe you shouldn't have. So you can grab fruit. And again, make sure you have like a little kit in your car that you can grab from, you know, protein snacks, nuts, things like that, that is going to be in there just in case. Or like those tuna pouches. I personally don't use the tuna pouches. I do big batches of tuna. Those are my snacks. So I do the canned tuna, and I make what I call gourmet tuna, and I can share what I do with it on our Facebook page. But I am a cook that likes to season, and I don't always measure. So I'll just tell you what I put in it, and you have to taste to your taste. But my tuna has celery, onion, cherry tomatoes, lemon juice. Sometimes I put mint leaf, I put tarragon, lemon pepper. You know, it's awesome. It's an awesome snack and very, very, very little. I either use Greek yogurt, I use the avocado mayo, or very, very little light Miracle Whip. So tuna is a great snack. But like the pouches are going to be something that you can keep in your car. Carrots, you know, celery sticks to go along with that, things like that. You want higher protein snacks, so you want to make sure that it's a good amount of protein to the calorie range. So like our protein bars are 10 to 12 grams of protein to 140 to 170 calories. All right. When you are snacking, doing your meals and your AM snack, it's going to prevent you from overeating in your final meal of the day. You keep that going and keep yourself getting exactly what you need in your numbers for protein and getting the snacks in, keep overindulging at night. and you should be giving yourself all those different fruits and vegetables so that your body can, it's getting everything it needs so that you don't have those cravings anymore. You know, the sweet, salty cravings. Again, sometimes when we're bored late at night, we might snack, and it's because of boredom. So you really have to find out for yourself if you're hungry, and if you're not, drink your water. Drink some more water. You kind of want to stay away from like trail mixes and things like that because they can add up to bigger amounts of calories, and so easy to overindulge in it because it's so yummy that if you don't portion it out, because most of those are like a quarter cup and they're higher calories. So a quarter cup for 200 calories in my book, not worth it. I'd rather have something that's more for less calories. Stay away from, you know, things that are, just think before you put snacks in. Is this going to be good for my body? Is this a good nutritional value? Am I going to benefit from this? You know, like candy bars, cookies, bars, things like that. You really don't benefit anything from them. Now, there's recipes that we can make that are like protein balls or the Herbalife cookies or the Pop-Tarts, things like that, that are going to have the protein and low calorie for you. So there's recipes out there. You just have to find them and utilize them. Again, boil up a bunch of hard-boiled eggs. Really, really good for snacking. And let's see. I think, you know, I want, you know, as far as fruits, I would say try to do a variety. And as far as snacking, what I do say too is don't have the same snack every single day. Your body will get used to that, and you might kind of find that you go into a plateau and you're not getting it. So get your body, just as exercise, you need to kind of shock your body. You want to shock your body with your food. So you want to mix them up. One thing I do, me personally, is I do have an apple every day because of the fiber in it. You know, you're chewing it and all of that. That is one fruit that I do have every day, but try to try different fruits, you know, mix those up. I know that if you're a once a week shopper and, you know, you don't want to buy a whole bunch of different fruits and not get through them in the week. So each week that you shop, maybe pick up a different fruit that week, different vegetable that week, different protein snacks. So I would say for your 2 snacks a day, don't do both protein bars. Don't always do string cheese. Don't always do yogurt. Meat protein snacks are going to be really good. You just don't eat as much. So like if you're pre-cooking for your week and you're doing like a bunch of chicken breasts, there's no reason that you can't do a smaller portion, like 2 ounces, depending on your protein, of chicken, and just eat that up. You know, you can do lettuce wraps with deli turkey in it. So your body is really going to use that meat protein. It's going to help keep you satisfied longer. Yeah, so any questions on snacking? I did load on our Facebook page a couple of recipes that you can go ahead, it's in a file, and, you know, make those. I suggest that, you know, if you guys try those recipes, we would love to have your comments. We'd love you to, you know, say, yes, I try this, you know, and our feedback. That's exactly what we're looking for, is feedback. And I just want to thank everyone too that we've had really good feedback on different people's comments, and that's exactly what that page is for, so that you can feel comfortable about opening up and, you know, asking questions, anything like that. So I have a challenge. Okay, so first of all, how many of you formed your teams of 3? Can I see hands? Awesome. Okay. Perfect. So what we would like you to do, the people that form teams of 3, go ahead and like make a pic collage. I don't know if you have an app on your phone of all of your people, and if it's more than 3, that's awesome too. Of your teams of 3 or more, do a pic collage or just upload pictures of the 3 of you. You can name your team if you want, make it fun, and just go ahead and load that up on our Facebook page. We'd love to see that and cheer everyone on. And then the other challenge is we're going to do this week is a water challenge, you guys. So I want everyone to get a gallon jug and try to do the gallon water. So if you can get just an empty milk jug or a water jug, you can decorate them. I would love for you this whole week, each and every day, to the first day, all you have to do is post your jug. So like tomorrow, if your jug is decorated, whatever, post whatever you're going to use for your drinking. Just take a picture, post it on the Facebook page, and then post when you finish it. All right? So you can take a picture of you with it all done or whatever, kind of make it fun. But that's your challenge, is to try to get as close to a gallon every single day until next week with your water. And comment on it or whatever. So that we have that challenge, and then we have you posting your teams of 3. Good? Okay, so we will have a homework. I will post it on the page later. And so then again, you're going to answer the questions. You're going to get that homework into your coaches before next Monday's call, along with your weight. And I just thank you guys. You guys are doing rock star work for the first week. Keep going. A lot of times it's things in your head that are keeping you from your goals. So just get your vision and your head clear, and you will accomplish what you're trying to do. All right? Thank you.
Thanks, Denise.
Thank you, Denise.
Thanks, Denise.